All right, now we are joined by our Week 3 East Texas Professional Credit Union Player of the Week. It's Dawson Pendergrass, running back for the Mineola Yellow Jackets. Dawson, congratulations. Thanks so much for joining us today. First question, last week you ran wild all over Wills Point in a big 42-11 victory, 12 carries for 232 yards and 3 touchdowns on the ground. You even threw for one through the air. We'll talk about that one in a bit. But can you just talk me through what it's like when you're in that zone, running the ball and just gashing defenses?
Man, I couldn't do it without my team. My team is setting up the plays for me, and I'm just executing them.
One thing about this Mineola team this year, as we said, they're going to have to rebound after losing Treyvion Sneed last year. Obviously, one of the best backs in all of Texas, not just East Texas. He's now at SMU, running for the Ponies out there at Highland Park. You had an opportunity to play with him. Is there anything from his game that you've utilized in your game, or is there something that you've kind of taken from him? Because he was such a special back, and early on we've seen you do some amazing things this season.
His work ethic is probably one of the things I admire, probably. His work ethic was probably one of the best I've ever seen. Yeah, and I feel like it's just something I need to follow too.
We were going to camp earlier. You guys were actually our first stop on our CBS 19 Training Days tour, and we saw you guys got some really big offensive linemen, and obviously you're a big back yourself, and I could tell just from a couple minutes on the field that you guys are really going to value the running game. How much does Coach Blackwell put an emphasis on being able to run the ball and dominate the trenches?
He puts a lot on it. I like to say we're probably a running team. We like to run the ball. We're a more bigger team, so we can do that. But we'll throw it we'll throw it too, though.
Well, speaking of throwing it too, that's something that I actually asked you before this interview, a little peek behind the curtain for people at home. I said I had to make sure you're still a running back because you threw for a touchdown this week. Have you ever thrown for a touchdown in a high school game before?
That was actually my first.
Can you talk me through what that was like, what the play call was, and when you were gearing up to throw the ball, you must have just thinking, let's just get this there.
Yeah, before the play, I was like, I don't know how this is going to work out, and I don't really throw the ball, but I got it there and we scored. That's all that matters.
Obviously, a rallying cry around this team this year has been Coach Blackwell's son, Jace, who obviously is going through his battle with cancer right now. Can you talk to me what he means to that group in that locker room every Friday night? Because it looked like you guys were really playing for him hard Friday against Wills Point.
Yeah, it's like we have someone, we're playing for Jace too. We're like doing it for him. It's nice to have a family. We're trying to be his family while he's going through this and everything.
What is one personal goal you had for yourself this season, and how do you plan on achieving it?
I feel like it's more of a team goal, but my personal goal would be to make it a state. I feel like that's always the goal. It's always something you want to work for. We've all been working out all summer. Everyone on our team's been putting the work in, and we're just going to try to execute it this year.
Well, if the Mineola Yellow Jackets are going to state, they're going to do it on the backs of Dawson Pendergrass, our Week 3 East Texas Professional Credit Union Player of the Week. Dawson, thanks so much for giving us a couple minutes of your time. Good luck the rest of the way. Stay safe, and we're looking forward to watching you.
Yes, sir.